Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel Flight Sparrow. Today, we are discussing a truly tragic and cautionary tale from the world of aviation, a story that underscores the immense responsibility that comes with being a flight instructor and the devastating consequences of ignoring safety regulations. This is the case of Philip Everton McPherson II, a flight instructor whose certificate was revoked, yet he continued to teach, leading to a fatal crash in 2022. Let's start from the beginning. In 2021, the FAA received a complaint about McPherson's poor airmanship after he was involved in two separate incidents, where he went off the runway with a student. In one of these events, the aircraft, a Cessna 172, actually flipped onto its back. Following these incidents, the FAA required McPherson to undergo a re-examination flight to prove his competency. During this crucial test, he reportedly botched a go-around maneuver so badly that the FAA safety inspector had to take control of the aircraft to prevent a crash. As a result, McPherson was forced to surrender his commercial and CFI certificates. He was issued a temporary certificate that only allowed him to fly solo or with another certified instructor to regain his skills. Crucially, this temporary certificate came with a stark warning: carrying of passengers prohibited. Despite this, McPherson never attempted to get recertified. Instead, he made a fateful decision. He continued to act as a flight instructor, illegally taking students into the sky. This brings us to the flight school, Flite Aero, and its owner, Newman Sally May. The indictment revealed that Sally was fully aware that McPherson was not legally certified to instruct. Nevertheless, he allowed McPherson to continue teaching, logging 79 hours and taking over $100,000 from unsuspecting student pilots, whose flight hours would ultimately be deemed invalid. Salim has since pleaded guilty to conspiracy and obstruction charges and agreed to pay restitution to the affected students. Now, let's talk about the accident itself. McPherson stated he took control of the plane, but it was laboring and noticeably weak. He said he narrowly cleared trees at the end of the runway, but couldn't gain any more altitude. At just 200 feet above the ground and with rising terrain ahead, he searched for a place to land, but found none. The plane descended into the trees and caught fire. A nearby homeowner rushed to help and managed to pull McPherson from the wreckage, but sadly, the fire was too intense to save Keith Kozel. The NTSB investigated, but the post-crash fire made it difficult to determine the exact cause of the engine's partial power loss. However, they did note that weather conditions were conducive to carburetor icing. The official probable cause was listed as a partial loss of engine power for undetermined reasons. But the legal story doesn't end there. The indictment against McPherson stated he acted with gross negligence because he knew that he was not competent to safely fly an aircraft as the pilot in command. He was arrested and recently pleaded guilty to 43 charges, including involuntary manslaughter and multiple counts of serving as an airman without a certificate. He now faces a maximum of 153 years in prison. This case is a somber reminder of the trust we place in our instructors and the systems designed to keep us safe. It highlights the catastrophic outcome when that trust is broken. Our hearts go out to the family and friends of Keith Kozel, whose dream of flying was cut short by this preventable tragedy. Thank you for watching. This is a heavy topic, but an important one to discuss for the safety of the entire aviation community. If you found this informative, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content. Fly safe.